Okay, let's talk about the storyboard itself. It's simple. I want to make something as minimalistic as possible. It tends to fall into the abstract realm, an abstract word where we have simple colors, uh, more like toward the desaturated realm. Also, I want to add this glitchy effect. I'll show you the inspiration, but for now, it's all about trying to make it as precise, simple as possible. I don't want something colorful. I don't want something far, I'd say, let's say, how could say, full of enjoyment, full of happiness. No, I want something serious, cinematic, and I want to add a touch of technology, a touch of these weird intersected transaction and scenes. Anyways, this is my way of how I do storyboards. I like to do it on pen on paper, with pen on paper. Sorry, I like that method. I think that will be in touch more with the animation itself, and I'll focus on concepts rather than other things. It's okay to do it with Blender. It's okay to do it with pen and tablet. Do with the way that you like, but for me, I want to do it in a place where I cannot go further, and I do it as minimalistic as possible. The first shot, as you are seeing, it will be a extruded logo of the company itself. As I are seeing in here, it's a low-key shot with a light ray pass over that thing, and this is a sort of introduction, okay? And study intersected light. It's about how can I try to make light walking or moving over the logo in a way that make it beautiful and attractive. So this is the first shot. Black, low key, just simple lights, and let's say it's subtle, not that intense or something else. Second shot, it will be a dark shot, as you are seeing, and we have just a low key from above that, let's say, touching that reveal simple details of the printer itself. Then we have a gate will open from here with the white light behind it that will give us a rim light for the 3D object. This thing, the ground will be reflective, and I inspired this shot from one of the animation that I am referencing from. What I'm writing here is camera is moving, let's say having an anticipation and then moving backward, fast then slow. It means like we have this fast drag back and then it slows down, and when that particular moment we will have a glitchy effect with a negative effect also, as well as we will reveal two other shots over this one. They will be like that. Let me change the color. They will be here. Two shots sorry, with some different types words in here that represent the shots, and they will be about one for the printer heads going out and in, that showing that it's fast, showing the movement, and one we are showing cloth, showing the cloth movement, and it is a representation of quality. Then we jump into a scene after these two and the glitches to calm down the tempo. I want, when you are having these fast glitches and fast movements, you need to calm down the eyes of the viewers, and I want to add a precision-ish scene. So I represent it with a feather floating. Let me represent the feather. Anyways, floating. Then before it touches the printer 100%, let's say the moment of tick, we will change the scene. Why? Because it is the movement, the moment of movement. Then we'll jump into the next shot where we have like we are the cloth that we are printing on. What we'll do is add in a glass foreground, and the camera will be facing the bottom part of this machine or this printer head, and then we're showing that this machine goes in and out as I showed before, but this time it goes like that. We reveal, let's say we got one of the specification that we got 8 heads. It means that it is so accurate and precise, and then it went back like that. We'll reveal another font or another type and says that it is fast. It means that it produces a lot of printing within a short amount of time. Then for the third time, when it went back again, we will do a slow motion close to freezing the shot. Then we know that under the printer head we got 8 small heads. These 8 small heads, we will use them as a match cut, where we will transition the shot into other 8 crystal heads. They will move, move in the way that we are seeing in the motion graphic realm, move to be placed in a more close to pixelated scene, and we are meaning with that shot that it is high resolution. Our printer is printing within high resolution, and so it will be crystal clear, and we don't the image or the final result will not be blurry at all. We will stay within the same shot, and we will do the same trick to change, which is glitches. We will reveal 2 images, of the machine with different angles. One we will type down, this one we will type powerful, and over the other one we will type a economic or electricity friendly. It means it does not consume that much electricity. Then we will jump into a final presentation of a camera orbiting the printer itself. One will go here, and then other from the other side, and the last one will be close to the first one where we went back, but this time we have a fade in, or let's say fade out of the shot itself when it become black, and a fade in of the company logo or company slogan with company logo. And that's the shot. The shot, it's all about presenting minimalistic, let's say, main things, which is power saving, accuracy, we have fast production, and we want to give the feeling of luxury, or not luxury, of elegance, that the moment the client see this animation, it's dedicated for a client, he will by default understand or know that this company creates high quality thing. This is for the clients, not for the investors, by the way, and not from inner discussion within the company itself or presentation, because it will be a different thing where we present full technical aspect of the machine. But here we are showing the best thing in a enjoyable way. One of the things that I want to say is we have something called the 12 principle of animations. I highly recommend you to go and check them out. We have a book from Disney. It's 500 page. If you want to read it, read it. I did not. I just check out the principle, understand them. And one of the things that I like to do is that we have a let's say this is a 2 shots or shot where we are moving this sphere from here to here, and we know for a fact that we have in-betweens where this sphere will move to arrive at this place. Also, we have another aspect. I will speak about it, and then I'll explain the point that I arrived to. We have the same sphere moving from here, except that this time it will bounce back to that position, then go back to this one, then this one, then the final one. a way of animating, or my way of animating between shots, that whether it's camera, whether it's objects, I tend to do the cut here. I tend to cut the shot here and start the other shot within, even though with different angle it's something else, within the same position or within the same order, that I will cut the last shot, the first shot, in the middle of the action and start the next shot in the middle of the action, which is great. But sometimes it won't work. I don't know, because maybe the angles are different, especially if you are the next shot is moving up and you are moving to the left. It will not be that accurate. Or sometimes the next shot camera is moving up, and in the previous shot the camera is constant, and instead we have the object moving. So what I like to do here is to do something called anticipation. The anticipation is, before I move from this position to that position, I tend to went back a little bit, like to prepare the force of the motion. Then I will take this thing. Sometimes with shapes, sometimes with camera, if this one won't work, I will go with this one, where I move the camera a little bit to the back and then bring it forward, or I move the object back and bring forward, and with that thing we can extract the same hierarchy as before, and I will cut it here in between, and with that I will have a smooth transition. So that's it, how I make the animations, how I block them out, and as you are seeing, I'm explaining the shots with huge depth within the paper, since I sometimes do the storyboard before I start modeling. Sometimes I do the storyboard and spend weeks modeling the object, then I will forget, or if I don't explain, or I will lose ID, so I will explain them fully in here. And if an inspiration comes to my mind, if I change my mind, I will go into the same paper and change thing. To show you the animation that I inspired from, it is 2026 F1 car Rivero Scorgio Ferrari. And check the sound. As you are seeing, this is the way that I approach, at least close to something like that, within the transition, within the glitches, the negative effect, etc. So I highly recommend to go and check this animation. It is so beautiful. And that's it for that video. It's about storyboard and explain how I do the storyboarding process and preparing the animation. Now it's time to go and prepare the block out of the animation. So without further ado, see you in the next video.